Pull-ups. Are they really that good? Are they the best back exercise to ever have existed? Are they the most badass looking exercise? That sounds about right. But yes, pull-ups, they've been the ultimate test of strength, gold standard of upper body dominance, the move that separates weak from the strong legends, or at least that's what we've been told and sold for decades. Pull-ups have been worshipped in the culture overall as well, the fit culture, the gym culture. Why? One, they certainly look super badass, and they are. Because every action movie, every military boot camp video or short, and any old school gym has convinced us that pull-ups equal strong and muscular. But here's the problem. Being good at pull-ups doesn't automatically mean you build a thick, wide back, which many know by now because they've been doing it since 1,000 years. Now pull-ups, here's the take. Pull-ups are a skill. They're not a great muscle building tool for all. They're incredible, but only when done with perfect execution, proper intent, and when you can do about 10 to 12 high quality reps under control with full range under true engagement. Otherwise, they're just a bodyweight grind that most people struggle to progress with efficiently and just want to look good while doing because it's the cool thing that's been showed on TV. Now here's the truth about pull-ups, IMO, pull-ups and muscle growth. Let's clear up some popular misconceptions, which is myth 1. Pull-ups are automatically a great lat builder or wide lats builder. Ideally, what's the reality is that it depends on execution and intent. Pull-ups don't just directly hit lats. They hit upper back, mid back, rear delts, arms, and even your core, depending on your grip, range of motion, setup. If you're doing it wide grip, it's more upper back. If you're doing something which is neutral, it's more balanced. If you're taking your chin up, which is like more of a behind squeeze, it's more biceps also many times and upper back. If you're doing strict controlled reps with full lat stretch, now you're talking about real lat growth. It's very much like squats. Just because you're doing them doesn't mean you're targeting what you think you are, which is like just big legs or quads. Execution and intent and technique is everything. Myth 2. If you suck at pull-ups, you're weak. Definitely not the case. Reality, pull-ups are highly dependent on the body type, at least learning them and getting like 10 plus reps out of it, which is where the false elite status of pull-ups come in. Pull-ups have long been seen as a universal test of strength, but the truth is your weight, your limb length, and mechanics determine a lot about how easy or hard pull-ups will be for you, which is shorter limbs plus low body weight is equal to pull-ups feeling amazing. Longer limbs plus higher body weight as well is equal to pull-ups feeling brutal. Have you ever seen like a 250-pound bodybuilder repping out strict pull-ups? Barely. But are their backs small? Hell no. Pull-ups aren't a strength test. They are a strength to weight ratio test, in my opinion, which is like a big difference. Now, who actually gets best results from pull-ups? Pull-ups can be a legendary back exercise, actually results-wise as well, but only when certain variables align. And let's see if they do for you or how you can do it. 1, you can execute them with full control and feel the target muscles working. And by full control, I mean while going down mainly, while going up also, both. Second, you can do 10 plus strict clean reps with zero compensation from momentum and thrust up. Number 3, your setup allows you to bias the lats instead of just yanking yourself up using your arms and traps, which is what most do. Number 4, you have solid core and up scapular stability to avoid an unwanted energy leaks. And the last one, you can progressively overload them with added weight while keeping your form intact. That's not the most mandate one, but if you can do it, you hit all the boxes. Now, if it isn't all dialed in, all of these points, you won't build your back the way you think you might by just doing pull-ups. You'll just be doing it for the sake of it. Now, why do most people struggle to grow their back with pull-ups? If it's not working for you, then what's the problem? 1, most people aren't strong enough in the target muscles yet. Your lats aren't strong maybe. Your body shift tension are somewhere else. Maybe like your biceps and your forearms take over while doing pull-ups. Maybe your traps take over. And you can do good pull-ups, but they're doing most of the work or like a lot of the work. This makes it more of like a whole upper body thing than a true back builder for you, if that's what you're doing it for, but you're not getting gains. Second, most people don't train pull-ups with progression in mind. They just attempt reps every week instead of using structured progression. Imagine, treating squats this way. You're just doing empty bar squats every single week and just trying to go with more reps. What's the point? I mean, it is like a gym and a thing to do because you can progress. And finally, many lifters don't take their volumes seriously, which is lat pull downs. You do about 10-15 sets per week. But pull-ups, people just do it, 1 or 2 times a week with no structured overload or progression, and you expect them to grow your back. They won't even go up in numbers. What are you expecting your back growth from? Now, what do you do if your pull-ups aren't delivering results? Pull-ups can still be a part of your program, okay? Even though some of these variables apply to you and it's not really made for you, or you're not really made for it, or you have better choices. This is how you do and how you really still use it. First, you increase volume and frequency. If you're serious, train pull-ups, 3-4 times a week, not once, randomly. Do it maybe at the start of your workout. Second, fix your setup and execution. Control the movement, adjust your grip, and just try to feel your lats, upper back, and what best feels perfectly balanced. Feel it throughout the reps, throughout every rep. Third, build strength in the right areas. If your scapula or the upper part is kind of weak, if your lats are weak, test yourself and fix those with other exercises. Lastly, use machines and assisted variations smartly. Band assisted pull-ups or machine assisted pull-ups give you more control instead of just, grinding away with the motions. If you can do 10 to 12 perfect reps with very good engagement in every single one of them, yes, pull-ups are a phenomenally great, legendary status muscle builder for maybe the whole back, if not a large part of it. But if you're still fighting for 5 to 6 messy, half-assed, little controlled reps, and maybe after 2 sets you can't get good controlled sets, there are better ways to build your back. Final thoughts, crux of it all, stop worshipping it. It's just another tool. It's just made to look cool, but you've got way cooler shit, way more effective, quickly effective shit. And let's be clear, they're not bad at all. They're just not this magical superior back builder that they're hyped to be, at least not for everyone. There are conditions, see if you can fulfill them, that I've told you about. They need to be done right. But if you're struggling with your back growth and progress past a certain point, it's time to rethink what you're doing and why you're doing it. Train pull-ups. If you still want to get better, train them like a proper lift. Seriously, prioritize technique and your own kind of weaknesses. Prioritize muscle engagement at all times. Stop treating them as the holy grail. Use assisting stuff to again get better at this, which is pull-ups itself, and back training, and to get bigger. Now, not sorry to interrupt, but pull-ups alone aren't making your back big. So if that hurts your feelings, chinak, literally, it's not supposed to, and fix your execution. Everything will be better. Tell me below if it's actually working for you, or do you feel them everywhere except for your back, and maybe I can help out.